How did the Battle of Richmond, Kentucky affect the war? If you're curious about how a single battle in the American Civil War could have a significant impact on the larger conflict, the Battle of Richmond, Kentucky is a great place to start. Let's break down what happened and why it mattered. The Battle of Richmond took place on August 29 to 30, 1862, and it was one of the most decisive Confederate victories of the war. Here's what led up to it. Confederate Major General Edmund Kirby Smith and General Braxton Bragg had a plan to capture Kentucky and push the Union forces out of Middle Tennessee and other key Confederate states. Kirby Smith's army, consisting of about 19,000 men, moved into Kentucky through what is now the I-75 corridor, while Bragg's larger army of around 35,000 men moved around Nashville using the current I-65 corridor. Smith's forces sidestepped a Union garrison at Cumberland Gap and headed into the Bluegrass State. On August 29th, Smith's cavalry encountered Union troops under Brigadier General Mahlon Manson near Richmond. The battle began with Manson's artillery firing on the Confederates, but the Confederates had a clever plan. Brigadier General Patrick Cleburne's infantry pressured the Union left flank, while Brigadier General Thomas Churchill's men used a hidden ravine to outflank the Union right. This coordination led to the Union forces retreating in disarray. By the end of the battle, the Union army had suffered heavy losses and retreated to Richmond. The Confederates captured many Union soldiers and occupied the roads west and north of Richmond, effectively controlling the area. So, how did this battle affect the war? First, it was a significant morale boost for the Confederacy. This victory allowed the Confederates to temporarily control parts of Kentucky, including the capital, Frankfort, which was the only Union capital to be taken by Confederate forces during the war. The battle also had strategic implications. It forced the Union to regroup and reassess their defenses in the region. Although the Confederates eventually retreated back to Tennessee after the Battle of Perryville in October 1862, the initial success at Richmond showed that the Confederacy could still mount effective campaigns in the border states. Moreover, the battle highlighted the importance of Kentucky in the war. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "I hope to have God on my side, but I must have Kentucky." Control of Kentucky was crucial because it was a gateway to the Confederacy's strongholds in the interior South, particularly in Tennessee. The Union's eventual regaining of control over Kentucky was vital for their overall strategy in the region. In summary, the Battle of Richmond, Kentucky, was more than just a local skirmish. It was a significant event that impacted the morale, strategy, and control of key territories during the American Civil War.